So I have to analyze all the numbers there, and at last I have to verify. Okay, in which year that is a maximum point, which year this is the minimum point. Okay, so I have to note down every point, single points on that one. So see, suppose in place of those things. 1 minute, I so suppose if I in place of this thing, so if I represent those numbers by suppose let it be graph. See, if I mention those in the graphic, so let it be this is a temperature, this side I can write temperature, and this side it will be year. Correct. So like if I'm saying last 20 years, let it be 2002 onwards, 2003, 2004, up to let it be 2022. So let it be this is 10 degrees Celsius, 20 degrees Celsius, 30 degrees Celsius, 40 degrees in Celsius, let it be. Okay, degrees Celsius. 50 degrees Celsius like that. Suppose what I'm seeing, okay, in the month of this means March, this 2002, 2003. So temperature is going like that. Let it be suppose. Correct. So it will be going like that, and somewhere they're making the points. So see, by seeing this graph, this is which graph? This is which graph? What is the name of this graph actually? Can you tell me what is the name of this graph? Rani, can you tell me what is the name of this graph? You heard the line graph? Correct? So this like a line graph only, correct? So what I'm seeing here, this is maximum, if I'm noted here, that is average temperature 20 degrees Celsius, and maximum at once suppose it will be at some certain year, it will be 2015, it will reach to 30 degrees Celsius. And suppose minimum, let it be, this will be the minimum here. Correct. So this minimum, let it be here 8 degrees Celsius in the month of 2002. So by in place of those many numbers in those many data, so if I'm seeing these numbers here, by seeing these figures, then by seeing this figure only I can analyze. Okay, if it is if it is the less temperature, so it will be go around 8 degrees Celsius. If it is maximum, that it will go around to 30 degrees Celsius. Correct. So by seeing the graph only means within the short time, I can understand what will be the conclusion in the month of 2022, in the month of March there. Correct. So those things we can understand by using graph means we can understand the big number of data, big data in very short time. Understand? So that is the reasons they include the graph in your syllabus. So whatever the data they can understand, you need to understand that will be understandable by using the simple pictures there. Correct. So that is a small reasons behind the graph and the introduction of graph there. So let's see what are the types of graph you have noted here. So let's try to see that one. So okay. So types of graph, if I mention types of graph, then I'll come to the next point. Then you can understand I think those things. So type of graph. So first thing you have to learn in the small class, that is a bar graph. Correct? And next one, histogram. Okay. Next one, what you have learned? Pie chart. Okay. Next one, line graph. Next, anything else? I'm just missing there.
Linear graph.
Navata? Anything I'm missing there?
Sir, linear graph.
Yeah, linear graph. Linear graph. Yeah. So see, so many things. Geometrical also graph is there, like quadratic, cubic, and so many trigonometric functions graph is also there. But say up to your level, this is enough for you. Correct. So I'm not going in that one. Logarithm graph is there, functional graph is there, sine theta, cos theta graph is there. So many graph are there actually. Circles. We need if they are saying regarding any circles also, those graph also there. So every all the numbers are having all the means irrespective of your classes, they will include the many things there. But process almost will be the same there. How you are going to see. So now see bar graph. Okay. So what is a bar graph? Means what? Which type of data we can include it there in bar graph? You have seen a bar graph. What is the difference in bar graph and histogram? If it is a bar graph and this is a histogram. So what is the difference in that histogram and bar graph? Correct. So see, bar graph basically we are representing for group data. Correct. Group data means like 0 to 5, 5 to 10, right? Or if I'm mentioning those numbers in the class intervals, if those type of data we can represent with the bar graph, and ungrouped data is there. Ungrouped data where gap is not there. Ungrouped data we are represented or as a okay, sorry. Reverse I'm saying here. This will be the ungrouped data. This is for ungrouped and this is for group. This one. So why I just assume why I just assume this one because see. So see, if you understand the logic behind that means how they are preparing the graph, you never do the mistakes in that. Why I'm saying because see, if I'm saying the bar graph, so why I said ungrouped there. So if I want to add something in that, suppose if I'm verified the number of student means a number of family and those are having the number of children. So let it be if I'm saying this is for children 1, 0 having this is the family bar graph for the family who are having children 0. This is for 1, this is for 2, this is for 3, this is for 4, and more than 4. Let it be. Correct. So I'll just create one graph and I'll keep the difference in that. Okay. So maybe like that. Okay. So I think 1 and 2 they are having the longest things there, correct? So like that. So if I'm saying regarding this one, so certain gap is there in between them, correct? And that gap is undefinable. Means you can keep one gap, 1 centimeter gap also, 2 centimeter gap also. It means that based on how much you are going to keep distance in between them. So according to that, you can left the gap there. And see, this gap must be the same in all cases. Understand that things you need to understand. Histogram is nothing but continuous graph. You can say 0 to 5, again 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25. So I have to make like that, correct? So there is no any gap in between the graph, and those type of graph you can call it as a histogram type, correct? So see, basically we will represent for introduction of this graph here. Scale is very important, correct? Whenever you are saying any graph there, so scale is very important to write the scale there on the graph. And what things you are considering here. Suppose if I'm saying the marks of a student. Suppose if I'm representing x-axis as a marks of a student, so you have to represent it there with the marks of a student. And if I'm representing y-axis as a number of a student, correct? So number of student, so I have to represent y-axis as a number of students. So these things you need to represent in that graph. And before drawing this graph, frequency table distribution you need to make. Okay, so you have to make the frequency distribution table. Okay, frequency distribution table. Okay, so by seeing these tables only, you have to do this graph here. So first you have to prepare this frequency distribution table, then only you have to go with the graph here. So these two things is very important there, and wherever you are drawing this graph, this must be closer to that one. Either this just opposite to the left side or below or above the graph. That you have to take care of that. Okay, so this is all about the histogram and bar graph. Another one is for pie chart. So basically, pie chart is also for ungrouped data, where suppose if I'm saying suppose number of let it be one table I'm preparing here, and suppose I'm saying that will be for family expenditures. Let it be family expenditures. Okay, this is a family expenditures in a month. So so one family expenditures, let it be number of ways and money invested. Correct. So if I'm saying for food, they are investing, let it be 5,000. Correct. For education, so they are investing, let it be 10,000 rupees. Okay. For lifestyle means they're going somewhere and they're just going in the park, hotel, like that. So they're investing, it will be 5,000 per a month. Then what another will be? और क्या क्या होता है? In the sense means what are the other ways we can invest the money in a family there? Tell me, so according to that I can prepare the
Sir,
graph.
on shopping something.
Yeah, shopping. Okay, shopping, let it be 5,000. Anything else? Anything else?
Sir, education.
Okay. Education I mentioned here. Yeah. So let it be, this will be the 4 things. If family they are expending on that in a month by using their expenditure. So how we can prepare those things in that pie chart? So what first things we need to keep in our mind? What is the total income? Correct. So total income, it is saving also. No? So 5, 10, 15, it will be 5,000 they are saving. So total income will be this one. So what is the total income? So 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 25, 30,000. So that person total income is 30,000. So I need to add one more column where I can represent angle there. So what is the angle of that things is nothing. So whatever the money they invested out of the fractional number, suppose they invested 5,000 out of 30,000. So what is the fractional value of this 5,000 over 30,000 I mentioned there? So 5,000 by 30,000 if I'm saying, okay, 5,000 by 30,000 I have to mention there. I'm doing here. So I'm just finding the fractional value they are investing on food there. So let it be 5,000 by 30,000. So means 30 cancels. So 5 by 30. So if I'm cancel this one by 6th part. Means they are that family investing of money of his total money on food. So I have to represent this refractions in A pie chart means total angle will be how much? 360 degree, correct? So I have to represent this 1/6 part on 360 degree means I have to multiply this with 360 degree simply. So how much? 60 degree. So similarly you can find for education also. So education means 10,000 by 30,000 is around how much? 1/3. So 1/3 into 360, correct? So this is nothing but 120 degree. And again 5,000 means again 1/6, 1/6, 1/6. So all numbers you have to multiply with 360, correct? So 60 degree, 60 degree, 60 degree. And make sure one more thing you need to confirm there. Suppose by mistake, suppose if you are getting the sum of this all angle is more than suppose 360, then that will be your wrong answer. Correct. So why? Because you are just calculating those number, those angle in terms of 360 only. So how you can get that fractional value is more than 360? Correct. Understand that point. So make sure that angle must be equals to 360 degree. Correct. So now just prepare the graph. So how you can prepare the pie chart there? So simply you have to make one circle. Okay, just make one circle. After preparing this table, make one circle here. So in that circle, make any one radius, any side, no problem, any side. Correct. So I made one radius here, and now you have to start measuring the angle by using this as a base. Correct. So suppose if you are preparing, this will be the 60 degree. Correct. And this 60 degree representing for suppose 2. Correct. Again, if I am saying this will be the 120 degree, and 120 degree represent is nothing but educations. Correct. Again 60, again 60. So 3 again 60 is there. So again it will be of same side like food. So lifestyle. Correct. This will be for shopping, and this will be for saving. Correct. So this thing you have to represent on that pie chart. So now by seeing this pie chart only, you can understand where they are investing more money. Where they are investing more money?
Education.
Yes,
On
sir.
education. So how you are getting that things is simply by seeing this data. By without means within a second you can see which area is more, education area is more, so you can understand from that side. Okay, this area they are on using more, they are just spending more money in that. Correct. So this is all about the pie chart, and line graph and the linear graph is like just representing those numbers and just making the line there simple. So tell me another one. Okay, Rani, did you clear this?
Mensuration.
Mensurations.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is I think fourth time.
Sir.
So where you are not understanding mensurations, tell me. And I'll explain that only. Where you are not understanding mensurations.
Sir, in figure.
In figure only. Which one?
Sir, 3D.
It's a normal figure we understand, but the cutting in the figure, that
Suppose if
extra
I'm
figure that
saying,
is added in that figure.
Sir, 3D shapes.
yeah, let it be one thing at a time. Suppose 3D shapes. Suppose did you saw any box there? Any box? Like a cube or keyboard, whatever it is. You have some box or cylindrical box or any conical box like that. You have seen any box? You have seen the football or volleyball there? No?
Yes, sir.
Correct. So see, whatever the pictures, suppose if I am representing circle, suppose. So forget the things here. I am trying to understand this one. So basically, we will represent one dimension. 1D I am representing dimension as D I am representing one dimension. Again 2 dimension. Again 3 dimension. So what will happen there? So one dimension is nothing but the things which end thereon. Correct. In any one direction. You can assume as a one dimension is nothing but that things are end in one direction. Either x-axis, y-axis, z-axis, whatever. So if I am saying regarding one dimension, that will be of either I can go like that, I can go like that, I can go like that, I can go like that. So what is those things here? Simply line, correct? So if I am representing anything in one direction, so that will be only line, correct? Only the line there. But if I am representing like 2 dimensions, so whatever things we are representing there, suppose if I prepare circle, so this is 2 dimensional because to preparing this circle, I have to move this side also, this side also, this side also. Simply either I'll go up or down like that on this faces only. I can't go this above that figure, this board, and below that board. Correct. So basically, if I am representing this board, is nothing but 2 dimensional only. Correct. This will be the length. This will be the breadth. Understand? So whatever figure if I am representing like circle, circle is 2 dimensional figure. If I am saying suppose rectangle, yeah, any quadrilaterals are all of 2 dimensional there. What we can say regarding anything q square, all are in the 2 dimensional. Anything else? Triangle is also 2 dimensional figure. We can either say length and height or breadth and height like that. So if I add suppose if I'm adding continuously circle there, so if I'll see in the 3 dimensional, that will become the sphere, and that ball you are seeing. Correct. So basically that is the ball. Okay, you can call it as a mathematical term in the mensuration, that is sphere. And rectangle and those things, if I am seeing, so you say as cube or cuboid in 3 dimension, like box you are seeing there, table or something there. So that is all the shape of 3 dimension there. Correct. So their height also will be added, or something. If I keep, suppose if I just to prepare one pen. Correct. This prepared, supposedly this is a pen. I mentioned in the representative. But if I'm saying this as a pen here, so this pen are having certain height there. So these 3 dimensional things I can't compare with the 2 dimensional things. So if I'm comparing these 2 things, so I have to ignore any 1 dimensional figure, because if I'm keeping here also, so ये बोर्ड से कुछ बाहर भी आया होगा. Correct. ये बोर्ड से थोड़ा कुछ बाहर भी आया होगा. So they added some extra height there. Correct. So that is the reason actually that the difference you are getting in 3 dimensional and 2 dimensional. Suppose one question I'll just explain you. So that is there in your NCERT book also. And I think Rani or Palak, she asked me that question. So see that question is what they're having one ground which of rectangular shape, and at edge they are having suppose semicircle. You have seen this type of ground? You have seen the ground like that also, circular ground like cricket ground. Correct. You have seen the ground like this also. Correct. So how you can apply the mensuration in that? So simply what you can do, suppose ये ऐसा पिक्चर तो ज्योमेट्री में है नहीं, पहला चीज. करेक्ट. ये पिक्चर डायरेक्ट है, ये पिक्चर भी डायरेक्ट है. बट इफ आई मे सपोज कि ये है और मैंने यहाँ पे एक सर्कल बना दिया, सेमी सर्कल बना दिया, मैंने यहाँ पे एक और सर्कल बना दिया, यहाँ पे एक और सर्कल बना दिया, यहाँ पे एक और सर्कल बना दिया. अब लो ऐसा ग्राउंड बन गया वो तो. करेक्ट. अगर मैं तुमसे पूछूं this circle, this ground, तो हो गया, खत्म। ऐसा है क्या? So this, if it is, this is a semicircle, so this will be some radius. This is semicircle, this will be the radius. This is semicircle, this will be the radius. This is semicircle, this will be the radius. So suppose if I want to find the area of this total ground, so simply if I add these two semicircles, I'll get one circle of radius. Suppose this is, I'm saying 7 centimeter. This is said to be 3.5 centimeter. Correct. So this will be 3.5 centimeter. This will be 7 centimeter. So this circles we are getting 7 centimeter. Another circle of radius we are getting 3.5 centimeter. And another one more figure we are getting, that is a rectangle. So if I am saying this is a 7 centimeter, this is 3.5 centimeter. So this is radius 7 centimeters. So this total will be the 14 centimeter, correct? And this is 3.5 means this side 3.5 means
7 centimeter.
total will be the 7 centimeter. So we are getting one more radius of 14 centimeter by 7 centimeter. And now 8 is total area. So now you can find the area of this field. Can you find the area of this field? Because what I have done, I have just cut those ground in what way? In 3 specific figures, correct? So you have to do like that, like this one. So you have to cut it like that. So you have to get 2 semicircles here and 1 rectangle here. So for this one also you are getting 1 circle plus 1 rectangle. So you have to think like that. If you are getting some figure like that, so you have to cut that figure in the specific figure. So specific figure you are having either circle, rectangle, or quadrilaterals, any quadrilaterals, or yeah, triangle. So other than that, any figure is there. Specific figure. Is it there?
मुझे समझ में ना आया।
Any? Other than this, any figure is there? So did you understand this one? How I have done? So try to find out what is the area of this one, total surface area of this one. This ground and this ground. Suppose if I mention this is a 3.5 centimeter radius and this is 20 centimeter. Correct? Rectangle, this is 20 centimeter. And this will be, you can calculate, so this will be the 7 centimeter. Now find the area of these two ground here. Make it fast. Then I'll include another one. Make it fast. How much you are getting there? How much you are getting for area, total surface area of this ground and this ground? Make it fast. Try to find out this one. मैंने तोड़ के भी बता दिया इसको. So you can do easily there, no issue with that. See, छोटी सी चीजें हैं. I need to tell you that understanding, correct? So that understanding you get when you do more and more problems in that. Simply understand. ये कोई जादू नहीं है कि जैसे how we are seeing in the movie there कि एक चुटकी बजाया और everything that goes in your mind there. Understand? This will happen only when you practice the question. Simply. So you have to think like that. Correct. So once you start thinking, that is all about the thinking. पहली चीज तो हम क्या करते हैं? पहले डर जाते हैं कि मेंसुरेशन हम कुछ नहीं आता. दूसरी चीज कि हम ज्यादा सोचने लगते हैं. क्वेश्चन पे नहीं सोचते हैं, इसके अलावा बाकी सब कुछ सोचते हैं. Regarding okay, this is very tough topic. How I can do that one? एग्जाम में आएगा तो क्या करेंगे? So many things you are thinking like that. but you can't think what is the question there and what the questions are telling you. Understand? So stop thinking the nonsense thing. Just think on the questions and try to understand. Try to prepare these things there. Correct. So once your teacher understands, at least you practice that one. At least you attempt that questions. So definitely you will get some marks there. Simply. Correct. This is the thing you need to understand. So just this is a figure 2. This is a figure 1. Correct. This is a figure 2 and this is a figure 1. So find the total surface area of figure 1 and figure 2. So total TSA of figure 1 and TSA of figure 2. Figure 1 and TSA of figure 2. I want the answer for this one. Make it fast. You are doing, everyone?
PSA of figure 1 is 504 centimeter square.
504 centimeter square. Next one. PSA of figure 2. Is it correct or wrong? Correct or wrong? We will see it later. Go. First, try to find out this one. We will see it later. Is it wrong or right? At least she tried. She has done. If she is getting the correct answer, that is the good, very good things there. So tell me the figure 2 also. TSA of figure 2. Total surface area of figure 2. Do it.
Sir, 448.
This figure 2.
Yes, sir.
442.
48.
48
Sir,
centimeter
48.
square.
Yes.
So what about others? Those who are not getting answer there? Don't worry, we will verify this one. If you are getting the another answer, no issue. Just tell me that answer. Yeah, Aditya is there, Utkarsh is there, Mayank is there, Richa is there, Shivam is there, Shreyans is there, Utpal is there. So many people are there. Just go on that. Any problem is there? What is area of circle? What is the area of circle?
Pi square.
Sir, pi r square.
Correct. What is the area of rectangle?
L into B.
Length into breadth.
Yeah, length into breadth. So other than these two, any other formula we are using here? No. This is a semicircle. This is a semicircle. If I make that will be a one circle. So for this one, figure 2, that is the figure 2. If I am saying area of this one circle plus area of rectangle, this one. So simply area of circle is nothing but 22 by 7 into r square is 0. 3.5 whole square plus area of rectangle is nothing but 7 into 20. Correct? So if I multiply with this one, 22 by 7 into 3.5 into 3.5 plus this will be 140. So this will be cancelled if I 0.5. Okay. So if I multiply these things, one I can get 11. 3.5 plus 140. Clear? So see, now listen here. Multiply with 11 into 3.5 will be easy if you do 10 into 1, 10 into 3.5 plus 1 into 3.5. So that will be around 35 plus 3.5 plus 140. Correct? So 11, I can make it as a 10 plus 1, and if I multiply with the 3.5, so 3.5 into 10 is 35, 1 into 3.5 is 3.5. Correct? So no need to multiply like that. Okay? So just add all the numbers there. If I adding here only, I am getting 38.5 plus 140. So if I am getting 38, if I add here, so I'll get 178.5 centimeter square. Is that correct? So Palak, did you understand where you have done the mistake there?
No, sir.
So see what you have done, how you are getting their answer. So how you are done? Show me. For figure 2, you have done for this or this one? This one,
Sir, radius is 7 centimeters.
radius is 3.5 centimeter I mentioned there. So this will be, length will be 7 centimeter. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Done.
Sir, here is a semi perimeter, but you have used for the area of a circle, full circle.
Semi
Here I have
perimeter.
doubt.
Semi perimeter is nothing but
No,
semicircle.
semicircle.
Correct. So semicircle is semicircle. एक semicircle यहाँ से मैं half कर दूँ इधर half कर दूँ. If I'll connect it again, so that will become the complete circle, correct ना?
Yes, understood.
So why I should to get it? I mean, calculate that will be in the different way. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Other. So did you understand figure 2? Can I rub that one? Figure 2?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's see for the next one. Now see here. So many students they start thinking regarding these two circles, but two circles they are having different radius here. Correct. So circle 1 is the bigger one. Circle 2 is the smaller one. So simply I have to area of this one is the area of figure 2. Area of figure 1 is equals to nothing but area of circle of radius 7 centimeter plus area of circle of radius 3.5 centimeter and plus this rectangle, area of rectangle. Okay. So now area of circle, this 7 centimeter is nothing but 5. So 22 by 7, r square means 7 into 7 plus. Again, area of circle of radius 3.5 centimeter is nothing but 22 by 7. Correct? Into 3.5 into 3.5 plus area of rectangle is nothing but 7 by 40. Understand this one? Any doubt in that? Any doubt is there in that?
Sorry.
So can I cancel this one? 7 7 here. So this if I multiply 4 again 14 plus 1 154 plus this is 0.5. So just now we have calculated that 1.5 is 11 point. This one, so 38.5 will come plus this 14 seconds. How much? 14 seconds are
98.
98. इसमें भी doubt है. So edit there. So add other numbers of 0.5 will come because no 0.5 is there. In 8, 8, 16, 16 plus 4, 20, 0, 9, 3, 12, 12 plus 5, 17 plus 2, 19, 1, 9, and 1 plus 1, 290.3.
90.5.
290.5 centimeters
5
square.
centimeters square.
Understand this one?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah. Now I'll give one questions. Okay. Just try to do that. This question is very easy also and very interesting also. You have seen those type of activities in your village, but you never try to think on that. Suppose 1 square feet is there, correct? Okay, what is the question there? 1 square feet is there, and of side let it be 20 centimeter. Of side 20 centimeter, correct? I just tie one cow of rope. उस काउ का रोप का लेंथ था 7 सेंटीमीटर का, और मैंने इस कॉर्नर पे उसको बांध दिया। ठीक है, मैंने क्या किया, उस कॉर्नर पे उसका काउ को बांध दिया। Now what is the question here? Find the area of that cow graze and the area left to graze. Make it fast. So try to think on these questions. Did you understand the questions?
Sir, repeat again.
So what I have done here, 1 square feet is there. Okay, 1 square feet is there of side 20 centimeter. Correct. 1 square feet is there of side 20 centimeter. I have tied one cow here whose length, जिसे हम काउ का जो एक रस्सी जो होता है जो गले में जो बांधते हैं, उसका जो लेंथ था 7 सेंटीमीटर का था। ठीक है, तो मैंने उसको यहाँ पे इस कॉर्नर पे बांध दिया। ओके, आई हैव टाइड अंडर दिस वन ऑफ द कॉर्नर देयर, करेक्ट। अब मैंने उसको छोड़ दिया। ठीक है, उस गाय को छोड़ दिया। उस रस्सी का लेंथ कितना है, 7 सेंटीमीटर पे, और तुम्हें बताना है कि व्हाट विल बी द एरिया दैट काउ विल ग्रेज द ग्रास फ्रॉम दिस ग्राउंड। जो चढ़ेगा, जो इस फील्ड में जो ग्रास है, उस ग्रास में कितना एरिया तक वो चढ़ेगा वो निकालना है, और कितना बच गया वो भी निकाल देना। कितना चढ़ गया उतना अगर निकालोगे तो बच गया तो वो ऑटोमेटिक निकल जाएगा। That is the difference in school, middle school. So, are you doing there? चलो, ज्यादा टाइम नहीं खाते हैं तुम्हारा। ठीक है, तो किसी को कुछ आइडिया हुआ? Tell me that idea. What idea you have? This one. Anyone there getting any idea on that?
सर मतलब कि सर्कल, वो जो काउ टाई होगा पूरा दोनों तरफ का 7 सेंटीमीटर का पूरा,
जितना उसका लेंथ होगा उसके हिसाब से वो चढ़ेगा ऐसे। मतलब यही एरिया चलेगा, उसके ऊपर तो जाएगा नहीं क्योंकि उसके ऊपर तो है, करेक्ट, वैसा ही करके चढ़ेगा। अंडरस्टैंड?
Yes.
समझ में आया? कितने को समझ में आया?
सर
अगर मैं उसको
ये
यहाँ बांध रखा हूँ तो इतना ही एरिया वो चढ़ेगा, मतलब इतना एरिया का जितना भी ग्रास होगा वो क्या करेगा, खत्म कर देगा, सिंपली यही करेगा ना। Understand? So, कितने एरिया का वो ग्रास कंप्लीट कर देगा। If I say this one, this is nothing but 1/4 of area of circle of radius 7 centimeter. That cow grazed area. That cow grazed there. Is it? अगर मैं इसका 4 हिस्से में जोड़ूंगा तब जाके क्या बनेगा, सर्कल बनेगा। अंडरस्टैंड? सो मुझे उसका 1/4 पार्ट ही देना है। सो 1/4 of into 5 into 5 into 27, 22/7 into r square, 7 into 7. You understand this one? 7 cancel, 2 11 ja.
सर why 7?
So 77/2, 36.5.
Why 7 means I add one more line. So 1/4 into 5 r square na area of circle.
Yes sir.
So 1/4 into 5 का value है 22/7 and r value is 7. So square means
Sir,
7 into 7.
38.5.
How
Yes
much?
sir, understand.
38.5, sir.
So this is 77.2. So this is nothing but 3, 2, 3 is
38.5, sir.
8 is 16.5 centimeter square. That area that cow grazed there. आप सोचो ऐसा ही कुछ बनते हैं मेंजुरेशन में। तो ये टफ है या आसान है? Is it tough or easy? What is the thinking behind that? Simple, the understanding only. Correct. This is all about understanding there. So once you start understanding the things, then that will be the easy for you. So just you have to think like that. Okay, they have made like that. So if I see the practically also that area, this is the only area where there is reach. That area there is great, and this is look like a quadrant there. One quadrant means 1/4 of the circle. So how much area that left? Simply area of square minus this 38.5 centimeter, that will be the left. So area of square is 20, which is 400 centimeter square minus 38.5 centimeter square. Understand?
Yes, sir. 361.5. 361.5, sir.
So this is the thing you have to think. So then only that will be the easy for you. Clear? So चीजें बहुत आसान है, बस हमें क्या करना है, समझना है, तब क्वेश्चन करना है कि देखना है कि फॉर्मूला क्या लग रहा है. Understand? Which formula I have to use to get the answer there. तो पहले हमें देखना है कि इसमें स्पेसिफिक फिगर क्या क्या इन्वॉल्व है. Understand? Then after that only you have to just follow the process there. Understand? So first you have to verify which specific figure you are getting in that things. Okay. So those things you have to understand here. तुम क्यूब एंड क्यूबॉइड में ही इतना परेशान हो. Correct. So suppose if I say the area of cylinder. Correct. So on that day I just told you the area of cylinder. Correct. So how I just told you what is the area of cylinder. Area of cylinder means equity of two things will come. Correct. जब एरिया ऑफ सिलेंडर की बात करेंगे तो हमारे पास दो आता है, एक सीएसए की बात आता है, कर्व सरफेस एरिया, एक पीएसए की बात आता है, टोटल सरफेस एरिया. करेक्ट. यही तो आता है. On that day also I have told How you can define this one by using the concept of your two-dimensional. How you can find that CSA and TSA there? What is CSA of cylinder?
2 pi RH.
Sir,
2 pi RH.
2 pi RH.
Okay. What is the TSA of cylinder?
Sir, 2 pi
2
r.
pi
by
RH
RS into S
bracket
plus
H
R.
plus R.
2 pi R plus H.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
If I'm saying this one, 2 pi R square plus 2 pi RH. Simply. So यहाँ भी तक 2 pi R square आया है. Plus this is nothing but CSA. So something relation is there in between the terms. Then that we have to find there. What are the relations there? तो सिंपली रिलेशन क्या था कि अगर मैं इसको बीच में से काटूंगा तो उसको खोलूंगा तो इट विल बी मेड एज अ रेक्टेंगल देयर. करेक्ट. सो ये जो खुलेगा सो दिस विल बी हाउ मच? दिस इज द सर्कमफरेंस ऑफ सर्कल. तो यहीं से खुलेगा वो पूरा. दिस विल बी 2 pi r. Correct. This is the height of this one. So this will be the height. So what is the area of rectangle?
L into B.
2 pi r. What is the break height? 2 pi r. So this is the CSA of cylinder. Simple. इसमें टफ क्या है? Understand this one? So now ask me what is your next doubt in that? So we have this time in that. Tell me, what is the doubt?
Sir, steps to draw the pie chart.
Steps to draw the pie chart.
Yes,
So
sir.
first
Sir,
we have to
in
do.
other chapter I have.
Yes, beta.
Sir, visualizing the solid shapes, types of question.
Types of questions in visualizing solid shapes. Simply,
Yes, sir. Sir, what type of question
see,
in solid
see
shapes?
what are the types of questions they mentioned in that book? Basically, they will say like, what will be the figures if I'm saying from the top view, front view, side view, like that. Those type of questions are there. And after that, they mention as a vertices, side. Those things are there. One more Euler formula is there. So many types of questions are there you can observe from this one. If you practice the exercise also, so many questions are there in this one. Okay. So see,
Okay,
for
sir.
the primary activity, what you have to do. So first make a table there to identify it. Correct. And make it in the fractions first. After that, suppose this table, whatever the name of content, it will be any content will be there. This is the frequency or number of student or something that will be there. So you have to convert in the fraction first. Correct? Fractional part, and that fractional part you have to multiply with 360 degree. From there you can get some angle there. Correct? There you will get some angle. After that, you have to draw one circle of any radius. No problem. No need to measure anything in that. You have to draw 7 centimeter radius, 4 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 5 centimeter. No issue with that. You can draw any size of the circle, radius of your circle there, and you have to make one radius first. Correct. First, you have to make radius by your own anywhere. Suppose if you don't want to make radius here, you can make it like that also. No issue. You can make it like this also. No issue. But you have to make the radius first. Correct. So once you prepare the radius, then you can prepare the radius like that. And by taking this will be as a base. Correct. This will be as a base. You have to start measuring the angle there by using the protector. Suppose if I am saying 70 degree, I am getting here. So keep your protector here. That will be start from 0 this side, 0 degree, it will be go 70 degrees, suppose here, and just mark that one and just draw one line again. So this will be of 70 degree, correct? Again, so another one is 80 degree they mentioned here. So again, this will be of 0 to you. Again, you have to make it 80 degree here, make one line and mark it like that. So you have to go according to that. How angle you are getting, and like that you have to calculate the
How
phi
we
chart.
get
By putting the protector on the other radius.
Yeah, other radius. Because if you keep here only, so then 80 will be here. So that will be counted from this point to this point only. Correct. So this is the separate thing, and this is the separate one. So you can't coincide both the things together. Understand? So you have to. This is one part you have done. So another part you have to start with this radius. Whatever the radius you have to spend for this one, that will be the basic base for another one. Understand?
Yes.
Yeah. Anything else?
Sir, suppose that 4 cows are left to graze in a field with every corner. Hello.
Yes, beta.
Sir, graze in a field of each corner. The rope size is 6 meter, and four. So they are left on every corners of the field of 6 meter of rope.
ठीक है 6 मीटर में एवरी कॉर्नर पे ग्रेस कर रहा है चारों
Yes.
कॉर्नर्स को हम उठा के करेंगे तो दैट विल बी वन सर्कल
Yes, sir. So, we can put the formula of circumference of circle 2 pi pi r square pi square.
Pi r
why
square.
if we keep the circumference they ask you the area then why you
Yes, sir, area. I mean, pi r square, sir.
yeah you can keep that if that mentioned as a same of this one they are saying correct then only you can keep that.
Yes.
If they are asking regarding the cube then you can keep like that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, anything else you want to discuss?
Sir, CI and SI.
Amanda?
Sir, CI and SI.
CI and SI, correct. So, SI means simple interest. So, what is the CI and SI difference there? Simply, suppose if I am borrowing 1,000 rupees from some people, and suppose they ask me the 5% of interest, correct? For both, let it be CI and SI. So I just keep for 2 years. I kept that money for 2 years. Understand? So suppose my two friends are there. One who kept for the SI and another one who kept for CI. Let it be. So suppose for the first year, okay, what happened? 1,000 they took the things there, and what is the 5% of 1,000 is like 50 rupees, correct?
Yes, sir.
That is the interest. So principal plus interest they mentioned that will be the amount. So after first year they paid 1,050 rupees, correct? And for CI also, so for amount they mentioned 1,000 is there and 50 rupees interest they paid and total amount of 1,050 rupees they paid after first year. Okay. Now what will be the second year? For second year. Now here principal is same 1,000 rupees, correct? And they are just keeping again 50 rupees for that. Understand? And the extra 50 rupees they kept here. So amount after 2 years they will keep 1,000 for their principal, 50 rupees interest for their first year and 50 rupees interest for the second year. So they will charge 1,100 after 2 years. But when that comes in the second year, after second year of CI, what will happen? Amount means that principal will change to 1,050 rupees. Correct. That will be their principal, and again they will keep the interest on this principal. Means it's around, suppose 50 rupees, 5% is 2.5 something. So again 52.5 rupees they will charge as an interest there. So amount at the last year, principal plus interest means principal will be 1050 rupees plus 52.5 rupees. Correct. So this is all around 1102.5 rupees. So see here this money here 1100 and 1102.5 rupees means this is a difference, means they are charging interest for interest also. Correct. What they have done?
525 क्या है?
52.5. This is the interest for 1050 rupees. Correct. Here they charge only interest for this 1000 rupees, but they are charging the interest for this 50 rupees also for the next year. Then they are just taking as a CI. Understand? So what is the difference between SI and CI is nothing. They are charging the interest for interest also. That is the reason in this one. That is the difference in CI and SI actually. Understand? So for SI, if they are calculating for suppose 3 years, 4 years, that principal will be same for all years. But if they are charging as a CI, the principal will be changed all the years means. Now for the suppose if they ask for the third year, after third year, their principal will be 1102 rupees, 2.5 rupees. This will be the principal now. Okay. So they have to charge the charge interest for 102.5 rupees also. That is the difference there. Okay. So what is the formula to calculate direct amount for this one? P into 1 plus into n. N depends on which yearly we are going to charge the interest per annum, per quarterly or half yearly. According to that, your n will be indicated there. Okay. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Sir, how can you find it in quarter yearly?
Quarterly, suppose they mention quarterly. So suppose you took for the 1 year, let it be. Okay. You took it for 1 year and they're charging as a quarterly. So in 1 year, how many times you pay the interest?
4 times.
4 times. Correct. So your n value will be the 4, simple. In place of n, you have to keep 4. So how many times you are charging the interest, according to that, your n value will be dependent. Okay. Understand this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So anything is there in that? Anything more you want to ask? Student, anything more you want to ask? Or else we can end the session?
Sir, a person brought sugar worth of 6,000. He sold 1/3 of it at gain of 12%. At what gain percent must the remaining sugar be sold to have a gain percent of 10?
So
On the
simply
board.
whatever you have to do, suppose they mention take it as a 1/4 of sugar they are sold there, correct? So 1/4 of sugar they sold means they are gaining some amount there, correct? So you have to find simply suppose, and that day also we have solved this type of questions. So what you will do, suppose let it be this is a circle part, this is a part of sugar you need to sell. So they mentioned 1/4. So let this part you have sold there for the gain of suppose 10%. Let it be. Understand? So you sold for the 10% gain. So this remaining 3 will be left there. Correct. So they ask you to overall they need only 8%. Correct. Overall they need only how much? 8%. So you have to find. So overall, suppose if the 8% will be there, suppose for example, Let it be they sold this is for this will be the 20 kg their sugar is there, and 1/4 is around how much 5 kg sold for the 10% of gain. It cost price is 40 rupees. Correct. So let it be 10% of gain for 40 rupees means how much you have they can sell there. I'm audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So see, selling price, they are selling as a 10% of gain. So simply what they will do, 100 plus 10% by 100 into cost price will be the 40 rupees. So 110 by 100 into 40. So this, so simply 44 rupees they have to sell there. Correct. They sell suppose 44 rupees per kg. Means here only they can get a 5 into 44 means 5 fours are 20, 5 fours are 20 plus 22. 222 rupees he got from by selling this 5 kg only. But see, but they have to get 8% of a gain for overall. So overall gain if you need, how much money you get from overall means simply selling price will be how much? Selling price will be say for 20 kg is around 100 plus 8 by 100 into 40 rupees. Okay, so this is 108 by 100 into 40. So simply 0. So 2 2s are 2 5s are. So it's around how much you can get there? 5 2 means 0.4.
So 260.
5 2s are 10. 0.
So
Again, how much?
43.2.
Sir,
Sorry,
216
42.
point.
2. So how much? 8 6 4. So they have to sell 46.8 rupees overall into suppose 20 kg they sell. So how much we are getting there? 468 plus 468 around how much? Just multiply with 2. 2 8 16, 2 6 12, 13, 2 4 8, 936 rupees they want overall. Correct. They
Sir,
need 936 rupees. But already he got 20 rupees means 936 minus 220 you have to subtract, so 736, and that we have to divide by how many pieces left? 15. Then that much kg you have to sold, rest to get the overall 108% of gain. Okay. Understand?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
So that day we saw this question also. So that things are there in the live sessions. For if you see, check the previous ones. So now, okay, everyone, that is almost. So any more doubt is there?
Yes, sir. One last doubt.
Sir,
Sir, there was a question in which, sir, the price of sugar or any petrol was something and increased by 10% or 2%. And how much we use less, so our income will, expenditure will not increase. This type of question.
simple. If they see simple, if they are saying and suppose 100 rupees there, let it be. Okay, 100 rupees some price is there, and they increase 5%. Let it be. Correct, 5%. So from 100 5% means they increase up to 5. 105. Correct.
Yes, sir.
5% increase of 100 means that price will become 105. Now, suppose again the decrease, let it be decrease as a 5% again. Correct. So they decrease again 5% from this amount minus 5%. What is that? 105%, 10% of 105. So this is around 100. 5 minus 5. 5%
Yes.
of how much? 5.5 na? 5.25, correct.
Yes, sir.
5.25. So how much you can get it there? 5.25 is not 99.75.
99.75, sir. Yes, sir.
Correct. Now see here, 5% of gain they mention as this one. Again 5% of loss. The people will think again that could be reached to 100 only, but not exactly this one. Correct. So how much they need to increase to make it the original one? How much they need to increase? So simply 99.75 by 100.
0.2.
200.
Oh, sorry, 99.75. They want to get it how much?
5.
So they are having 99. Sorry, 99. They need to reach 100. So 100 minus 99.75 divided by 99.75 into 100. I have to do to get this much of percentage. I need to increase to reach 100.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so like that we have to do. Okay. So, okay, everyone, and just prepare well for the tomorrow examination there, and all the best for your examination for tomorrow. Okay, do well. So we will continue it again, and once after the completion of your 8th class is done, buddy, we will start the next session also for the 9. So these classes will be continue the same with same days. So whatever doubts you are having, you want to start at the study for the next class also. You can join it there, and we'll continue with the things. Okay. So thank you everyone. Keep watching us, and just join for the doubts only. Means whatever doubts you are